Oh, hello. I didn't see you come in. Once again, I was planning on making an entirely different video. I'm gonna make something completely different because something pretty... I don't know if I want to say interesting. Something happened during my long 3-day weekend for Martin Luther King Day. May he rest in peace. I don't know how many of you know what an escape room is. For those of you who don't know, it's this super awesome concept that I think originated from Russia or somewhere in Europe. It's kind of like an interactive puzzle room where you basically like put together a bunch of clues and you solve like a series of puzzles that all kind of lead into each other that like allow you to escape the room. I know that it sounds super privileged and like, you know what, my life sounds kind of boring. Maybe I'll like lock myself in a room, like I'll put myself in like fake confinement and then like do a bunch of stuff to like get out. But for nerdy people like me, I really, really enjoy that kind of stuff. You know, as someone that likes video games and really likes, you know, super nerdy stuff like that, like it's super, super cool. And I think most of the friends that I know at least have heard of it or have like actually done one before. I've done like 2 here in LA and both of them were very good. I won the very first one that I went to with my team, and then the other one I lost, and I kind of blame it on my team. And so I was thinking that okay, like to actually do well in escape room, like I need to have like more control over who my teammates are. And I thought that this would be like a really fun bonding experience for my family because my mom is very, very smart. My dad is really smart. You know, I think I got my intelligence from them, and my sister plays a lot of video games. And so I just assumed that like, oh, okay, like I'm pretty sure that like that will be a pretty strong team. I was wondering if there were any other escape rooms that were available like closer to where they lived. Because I visit them pretty often. I found this escape room, and what immediately stuck out to me was that, oh, like this is like a nerdy like video game theme, like one of the rooms is like video game themed and the other one is Harry Potter themed. And I was immediately interested. I was like, okay, like I like video games and I like Harry Potter. So like let's give this one a try. This one looks pretty promising. Yelp reviews look pretty good. And so we go to this establishment. I think the person that made the puzzle room and also owns the place also recognized me from work. So you know, that was very sweet, and plus like he was pretty cute. He explains to us the basic in and outs of an escape room. I already understand it, and I already gave my parents the lowdown of like what goes on because this is the first time they've done it. He leaves the room and we proceed to do it immediately. First red flag is that there was no helper in the room to like clarify things for us in case like we got lost on something that we weren't supposed to get lost on, because that's how LA escape rooms usually work, is that they usually have a person in the room, like an actor that's like part of the theme of the room, to just help guide us and also give us hints if we wanted to use our hints. Oh, I forgot to mention, another red flag about this place is that you are also allowed like usually around 2 hints in case you get stuck. And this place only offered 1, and you got more hints if you like liked and followed their social media. It's kind of like promoting them even though they might not necessarily deserve it, because you know that people are going to like follow them, and then even if the experience might suck, then they probably just will forget to like unfollow them or unlike them. There's usually a person in the room to give you hints and also to like clarify things if it's very clear that you're on the completely wrong track and it's not your fault necessarily. The very first like puzzle that we got, we needed a hint. I didn't even need a hint because like I was stuck on like how to solve the problem. It was just very unclear about how the problem was supposed to be solved. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna spoil the theme of the room. It's Super Mario. You're probably gonna be able to find the escape room now. I don't really care. The first puzzle, it prompts you to like look at like this green pipe Mario structure with a piranha flower on it, and you're supposed to like get a key from it. So like I take the piranha thing out, like I look at it, there's no key on it, so like I put it back. And so I end up using a hint, and there's like a Yoshi stuffed animal that has like a magnet in its mouth inside of it. And so you're supposed to take the Yoshi and put it against the pipe, and you're able to like retrieve the key from inside the pipe and like drag and like lead it out of the pipe. There was no hint whatsoever about using a Yoshi. Like, I don't think anybody would have been able to figure that out. Also, we were given like a completely wrong hint. Just like a completely wrong hint, completely misled us, played a huge factor into us losing. Like, everything about this escape room was awful. There was like a puzzle and like it had like Goombas on it, and then they had like red numbers on a Goomba. Now, let's think about what color a Goomba is. A Goomba's color is brown. Let's think about how a red colored number would look on a Goomba. Not clear, right? Because putting red text on a brown surface, it's very, very hard to read. Like, my parents could literally not read it because their eyes are not that great. This place was so shittily designed. It created busy work where there was not supposed to be busy work. All of the puzzle prompts that we got, and like some of the puzzle prompts we got, like the pipe where you get the key from, were completely unclear. The way that escape rooms are supposed to work is that you know what you're supposed to be doing with the puzzle, but you need help solving the puzzle. It's not, I don't get the puzzle, and so I need someone to explain to me what the hell I'm supposed to do to get out of this puzzle. I wrote a Yelp review on this. I can totally see people being like, oh, well, like someone's a bad sport, huh? There's a very big difference between going through a challenging experience and losing it, and then going through like a completely stupid and unintuitive experience. This place was unintuitive. It wasn't challenging. It was unintuitive. When I lost at that previous escape room in LA, I was upset that I lost, but I wasn't upset at the room for messing me up because everything was very clear about what I was supposed to do, and I never felt completely lost. This place, I felt completely lost. I feel really bad saying this because the game master was super, super sweet. He was very, very nice. And, he seemed pretty sorry about it. Like, I was very visibly upset on my face. And even though some people might think that I was being immature, I paid over $100 for this. So I have a perfect right to be angry, and I don't have to hide it to the likes of him. I paid money to him, so I have the right to be upset about how shitty my experience was. As somebody that loves puzzles and games, this escape room was a complete embarrassment. I know that all the people giving this place a good Yelp review have never gone to like a escape room in LA before, because otherwise then they would know that this place was shit. There were people like, oh my god, like I had to use like all of my hints, but like this place was so much fun. You shouldn't have to be using this many hints in an escape room. It's so stupid. Oh my god. It was so stupid. It literally took me everything I had to not just demand for my money back. And I never do that. I'm usually like a very non-confrontational person. I'm usually the type of person that gives people the benefit of the doubt no matter how shitty the situation is. Like, they're probably just having a bad day, da-da-da-da-da. Like, no, like this place infuriated me, and it takes a lot for something to infuriate me. I think this is also because I'm starting to understand how much $120 is. I paid for this out of my own pocket, and I got like a shitty experience. Like, I could have used this money to buy like a Sailor Moon wand. I could have used this money to buy like a really nice anime action figure. I felt robbed. Like, this person is making so much money out of like something that he is completely not fitted to do. He needs to go to more escape rooms in LA and actually like ask people questions, like actually figure out what makes a good escape room, because this was not a good escape room. He should not be making a business on such a shitty escape room. It's only the people that have been to good escape rooms before, usually in LA, that know that this place sucks. He's literally taking so many people that have never been to LA before for a ride. Like, he's making so much money off of people that have never been to a good escape room experience before. Why is that? Because to get an extra hint, you can give this place a good rating on Yelp. That's disgusting. Like, oh my god. I have not felt this upset about something in a really, really long time. I get annoyed and tired at work, sure. And like sometimes, when guys don't call me back, or like when they stop texting me or something like that, yeah, sure, like I get a little bit annoyed, but like this, like you're screwing with my love for games, and you're screwing with my money. Once again, Mr. Owner, you were very, very nice. You were even cute. Like, I probably would date you if you asked me out. But you took me for a ride, and you're taking a bunch of people for a ride, and your escape room sucks ass. Another thing is that I took my family to this room with the exact intention of bonding with them and like and all that stuff, when all we did was just bonded over how shitty the escape room was. Oh my god, I'm just angry and like so exhausted from just reiterating this entire story to you guys. So epilogue to the story is that I went on Yelp and I ripped this place apart. I gave it only 1 star, and I listed everything that I said here and more. And the game master, I don't even want to call him the game master, the person that owns the place, responded, and he apologized and everything, and then he offered me like a complimentary session to like the other room. He did the Super Mario room, and he offered me a free session for the Harry Potter room. I'm not going. If the same person that made the Super Mario room made a Harry Potter room that's harder, I don't want to go. You have wasted enough of my time and my money. Like, I'm not giving you any more of my time. I'm sorry. I can easily find more enjoyable escape rooms here in LA, or probably ones on Groupon. I don't know if this is the first time you saw me angry. If it was, I'm sorry, but also I hope this was entertaining for you at least. Also, thank you so much for an extra 200 subscribers. It was only like one video later that I got like 200 more subscribers, so now I have 1,200 subscribers, and I don't know where all of them came from, but thank you to my new subscribers. You're awesome, and I hope that I can make more happy content for you next time. I'll see you later.